everywhere. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I just got home. Straw. I took a different route home than I would have thought before, because I know I always like walk by this place, and I have stopped by a few times, but I haven't been there in a few years. Like this particular location for Gongcha. I know cha means tea. Actually pretty good. This is the sparkling passion fruit. Oh, I got the passion fruit. For whatever reason, I thought I had gotten the grapefruit. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the fridge for a little while. I think it unfortunately got a little warm on our way over here. Just decided to pick up the camera randomly on a Sunday because your girl is going through it. By going through it, I mean, like, I don't know why, I have been exhausted and just very hard to find motivation. And today, I don't know if you can see any sweat on me. It must have been about 80 degrees today. In my apartment right now, it probably is 80 degrees. So right now, this is allegedly what the city looks like. Fun times. Currently supposed to be 72, does not feel like 72. It is the weirdest thing. We have had a heat wave. The heat wave went away. We stayed at about 72 degrees for a few days. And then yesterday it was like upper 70s, like 74 and up. But today is like 80 something. And I hate complaining about the heat, but like this year has been the year to complain about the heat. It is March. San Francisco does not ever experience 80-degree weather in March. If we are gonna ever experience 80-degree weather, it is October when we finally get our summer, because our summers are not summer. They are like chill, 70 something, and then we get like our 2 weeks of very intense 100-degree weather summers. So we're currently, I don't know what's going on. It's literally still March and it is 80 something and we are not getting a break. So next week, allegedly, it's gonna be raining and cold. And then by the weekend, it's gonna be 70, 80 degrees again. I have no idea what's going on. So with that being said, today, my goal tonight is to put an order for an AC. I am done trying to navigate San Francisco heat waves with just a fan. Even if I had an extra fan, I don't think I could survive it. I live on too high of a level with too many windows. So it gets really toasty in here, and I love this apartment. I wouldn't change it for the world, but I should probably get an AC. All that to say, it is hot. It is hot outside. There's so many people. There's bugs everywhere. It's so annoying. And that's why I'm wearing this. I thought I would share with you what I got at IKEA. Wasn't much, but you can hear it clackling, annoying the heck out of me. I bought this bag, insulated bags. Ale found these and I also bought it. She bought it too. It's these little jars. I only bought 2, but I feel like they're such a good size for my iced coffee, especially because I like that size of cups. And then I bought some spoons. I told Ale was like, ooh, these are pretty, and she got some for herself. And I was like, what would you use them for? She was like, I love spoons. I don't know what I use, you can use it for a lot of stuff. So I got these. Am I sure what I'm going to use everything for? No, but they were cute. Also really sucks that right now my garbage cans are full, so I gotta wait. Take out my garbage in my purse. Let's see. Okay. So then next, because Ale she had a lot of stuff from IKEA. A lot of stuff, and then I was like, do you want me to help you take it home? She was like, nah, I'm all right. And she's like, but I'll let you know if I need any help and you can come down. And I was like, cool. So then I just ended up wandering into Sephora just to stay close by because we were in the Powell Street station. And I ended up buying the Blush Please. This one, I've been wanting to try it. I know, my low buy year is just out the window. Honestly, at this point, I have been more considerate of what I buy. And so this is like one of those items, and because it's not as expensive as like a $70, $60 blush, I'm not thinking it thoroughly as much in terms of packaging, but it's a really pretty shade. And then right now I've been turning into a lip gloss girly, and I've been loving this brand. Not sponsored. A girl can dream, but I got this in worth every penny. And it's just a lip gloss, and kind of like the applicator. I totally missed my aim there. I clearly didn't put that much product. I don't know if you can see it. Doesn't matter. Point is, I really liked it, and the tip is really cooling, so maybe that's also what. I obviously didn't try it on myself in the store. I put a little swatch and I like the color. After that, I went to Pop Mart because it's the only store that's open after 6 o'clock. So I can't show you one of the stuff that I got because that is a gift. That's why I stopped in there. Such an impulse buy. I just was like, this is so pretty. I want it for my little whatchamacallit, to see if I can put it in my purse or my backpack. I'm really hoping. So out of the store, in the store, I really like the Crybaby. Like, it's this one and this one's were like super duper cute. This one was cute. Was not a fan of this one. I'm okay if I get that one. I don't know how I feel about the boobs, but this one was the one that creeped me out the most in the store. So with my luck, that's what I'm gonna get. Oh, oops. What happened to decorum? I have none. Okay, so here it is. Usually it comes with a card, but I'm not gonna read it because I don't want to see what I got. But I did weigh it. Oh, yay! I got her! Oh, so cute! Look at her little hair. She's so cute. She can now go with my laboobs. If you watch my Vlogmas, you know that I want a labubu at work. I've never had a labubu, never wanted to buy a labubu, but I got it at work in a white elephant, so a Crybaby. Now we're gonna continue with my low-key day. I'm gonna go and die in the living room. I don't mean it literally, but I mean from the heat as I shop for that AC, that even though it's going to be raining for the next week, I'm probably going to need it by next weekend because this is ridiculous. I am sticky, I am sweaty, I am uncomfortable. Where is she? I don't know where you think you're going, Twinkle Toes. Where do you think you're going, Twinkle Toes? So this morning I just got up and I took a shower and I walked to Becky and I left and I didn't do anything else. And there is, dang, there's a lot of dust on you. There's a lot for me to do. Man, this overhead lighting is awful. As you might notice, I moved my IKEA calyx right here. I need to organize my hallway closet because that is where I originally planned for it to go so that it can serve as storage there. However, now I'm having a bit of a moment of there's a lot of stuff in this storage that I do often use and I don't often. The stuff that gets stored into the hallway closets are stuff that I'm not constantly using. So I need to organize. Project for another day. Another thing that I haven't done. I haven't made my bed yet. And I still have a mess from when I did my nails. I don't know what's been going on. I just been like, yeah, I'll pick it up later. I've not picked it up, but I did my nails Saturday. I did this French tip with the chrome. I don't know if you can see it. It looks okay. Both hands look okay. I actually had an easier time doing my right hand, even though I am not left-handed. Go figure. I got a lot of stuff to do in here. Yeah, I just gotta do my bed and then just start putting things away. I also have laundry that I haven't folded. Feels like every time I do a blog, I'm folding laundry. And right now it's purely because I keep on not folding it immediately after. And it's almost going to be that time of the month again when I have to do laundry. So I also haven't picked up the laundry that's in the hallway. So I need to do that as well. And disturb my baby. She is currently, I don't know if you can see that little fur ball. She's currently asleep in her bed. But yeah, let me put you down. And today I'm not making the mistake. The reason why I didn't pick anything up, well, the reason I did my nails was because I was watching my show. But then the reason why I didn't pick anything up was because I was watching my show. I have been obsessed with this soap opera from 2001 that I used to like watch way back in the day. Probably shouldn't have been watching it. Now I'm watching it and I'm understanding what they're talking about. And I'm like, whoa. Whoa, red flags everywhere. It's just, I left myself such a narrow space to get in there. And you see that little, wait. Yeah, right there. You see that? I guess the radiator used to be in here and they took it off and they could only leave that little thing behind, which really sucks because it's like 7 inches tall approximately. So if I wanted something like a furniture to go in there, I have to get something that's got tall legs. So last night I was looking into some sort of like ladder shelf because they tend to have the metal legs that are a little, they start a little later. But, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. I gotta take everything slowly because it's overwhelming. But my desk is pretty clean. It's time to fold laundry. So I've surprisingly been up to a lot this morning. Considering that it is my day off of Random Tuesday, I decided to go and hit up the Trader Joe's a little bit earlier than I would typically do. I just needed a few things like, fruits and just a little bit more produce because I had already eaten all of the produce I had bought last week. And Trader Joe's produce does not have a very long shelf life. So on Sunday, it was really hot. It was actually really humid and dry. I think yesterday the temperature dropped to 69 from 80 something to close to 90 down to 69. And then today it is supposed to be a lot cooler and it's supposed to be raining, or it was. It's not raining. It is really cloudy. Is it cold? No. But I'm also from San Francisco, so maybe that's why I don't think it's cold, but I don't think it's cold. I think it actually is, like I said, muggy. Like you walk outside and it just feels sticky. And then you see all the mosquitoes that are still flying around. So you know that it's not cold enough because they still haven't gone into temporary hibernation. And I do mean temporary because on the weekend, on Friday, we are back to 70 plus. I don't know what's going on with this weather. During the week, we're at 60 something. And then during the weekend, we go up to 80 something. And then during the week, we go back to 60 something. It's just been so much whiplash. I finally decided to pull the trigger and I bought myself an AC, which is the reason why I also went early to Trader Joe's, because I wanted to make sure that I was back in time in case my AC and ice machine are delivered at the same time. So a lot of big purchases for Elmo. Elmo does not have money like that. Gary doesn't have money like that, but she likes to spend like she does, you know? But unfortunately, I was like, I can't continue doing 80-degree weather without having an AC that's located in one room. I don't care if it doesn't cool down the whole house. I just want one AC. I don't even need a big one because my apartment in total is probably under 500 square feet. Most smaller AC units work. I also couldn't do the in-window units because my apartment windows slide open, except for my emergency window. So I'm not gonna block my emergency window. I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that. So I just ended up buying one of the portable ones. Anyways, so I'm waiting for that to be delivered. And while I was on there, I was like, I can't stand it. I need to replace my ice machine. If you are not new here, since December, I've been battling with my ice machine. I have a GE Profile, which I've loved very dearly, but it just stopped making ice, and then I would fixed it, and then it was making ice for like 2 days, and then it went back to being like on and off, wouldn't make ice until this most recent situation where it just stopped making ice. And so I was like, I'm not spending money to repair it. I don't even know where I would send it. I don't even know a repairman for ice machines. So it was just easier for me to replace it. And I've been obviously making my own ice, using my ice trays. And in the process, I lost 2 of my ice trays because I guess with age, they develop some sort of chemical. And so I was having, I'm surprised I didn't poison myself, but I was having chemical tasting ice cubes for the longest time because I didn't realize that it was the silicone ice tray that was producing that weird taste. I thought it was just like a refrigerator taste. It was not. So then all I had left was my little ice cube tray that came with the refrigerator, and it's like 6 cubes or 8 cubes. I think it makes 8 cubes, are like really tiny. So it takes a lot longer for me to do stuff. And instead of buying more ice cube makers, I was like, I should buy the ice machine. And this morning I am very thankful that I did, because I made a lot of spaghetti, like the sauce and the meat, and I put it in Ziploc bags. And I put it in my freezer because I like having those because it's really easy to just make a meal that way. And I have a very small freezer, and just having that in there. And then today I bought some like soup dumplings that I really love from Trader Joe's. That was enough for it to get really full in there. So that's why I had an ice machine, was because it was really hard for me to make ice when my refrigerator space is so small. And right now, there's no space for me to put an ice tray at the moment unless I like maneuver things around, and I don't even have that much things in my refrigerator. So kind of bummed out, and I'll probably be making space once I eat the soup dumplings, but I'm not gonna eat them all right now. So excited to get it. I got the same model, the same GE Profile. Apparently, they have upgraded the GE Profile. They have the Ultra line. I don't know what that means. It's a new machine just in time because my old machine broke. So I've been waiting for that. I have my phone on loud just in case FedEx or On Track comes to deliver. I don't know if my door is opening or not, because last time I tried to bust myself in and I couldn't because the door was stuck. So we also got to figure that out. Okay, as you can see, we got the AC. I feel bad. I was hoping it could be like, you know, one of those deliveries where you don't see the delivery guy, but you're like, thank you so much, you know. I think my gate is like broken where it doesn't open when you bust people in. So I was like, hey, if you give me a couple seconds, like I can run downstairs and open the gate for you. And we're like in the elevator. It's just so awkward. I'm trying to be so helpful. I don't know, I'm always like so awkward in those situations, and he seemed not very happy, which is very fair, very fair. I cannot imagine delivering packages, especially once like this one that are super heavy, but I am appreciative that he used his trolley and brought it to my front door, and then from there I pushed it inside, because me bringing in my dresser was a headache and I was not looking forward to it, and I wasn't prepared. So it does look like it did start raining at some point. It is the muggiest, weirdest day. Like I have all the windows open, I have the fan on. It's still toasty in my apartment. Now that this is here, I'm just waiting for the ice machine, and I am attentive to my ringer because, like I said, I think the door's broken. I am gonna message management, but the new management, because life update, my building got new management. And I loved my prior management. Like, they were so good. They were responsive. They were emailing me like, hey, this is an update, or like asking me for updates like, hey, I think I'm gonna have to run back downstairs. Just got up here. But anyways, all of that to say that my new management is not very responsive. I sent in a request on March 12th. It's March 31st. I mean, it's not that bad, but I haven't even received we got it, we're working on it. I haven't received any, and I followed up with them and they have not responded. Okay, hopefully the mic picks up properly. I'm just putting it on because I have the fan going on right behind me. I'm gonna move it. I can't turn it off because it is kind of toasty in here. But that was the ice machine. I didn't film me trying to pick it up because I was picking it up. It wasn't so heavy that I couldn't use my muscles, to pick it up. Who needs Orange Theory? Ale? Who needs Orange Theory? I'm breaking the fourth wall to communicate this to my friend, but nah, it's fine. Me and Ale have been talking about doing Orange Theory, so that's why I'm like, who needs it? Like, I already have my very own. Same size? I don't know. I should probably grab some scissors. Anyways, I wanted to set this up before I take the Chew Monster out for a walk. I am concerned that it might be dented because of the way it was handled. It was much heavier for me to pick up than my other machine. The other machine I can easily do it. This one's so much more heavier. It is, I don't know if you can see this, but it is matte. Let me show you I have the other ice machine right here, but I did like this one because, I don't know if you can see it, it's shiny, it's metal. Now, I did consider buying the stainless steel version of this, which is the same regret that I have with my Nespresso, but it's fine. I was just imagining all of the fingerprints because that's the thing with stainless steel appliances, it's really fingerprint, harder to clean. I still need to clean my stove, speaking of things to clean. So I wanted to keep the black, and they now have different colors. They have a beige and a white. White would not go with my kitchen, the beige. So I was like, I'm gonna stick with the black, but I am a bit bummed out that the side is not that, I don't know how I feel about it being matte. Outside of that, the biggest difference between this one and my old machine, which I'm not gonna show you my old machine anymore, but is that it has a filter, a clean, a light, and a power. So I'm guessing that this one comes with the filter. Another thing that changed is that it's more grippy at the bottom. It has these grippy things. And even the water tank, this is my old water tank that I need to put with the rest of the stuff. But even the water tank feels a little different on this one. So I was a bit concerned that it's much bigger. I don't know. I'm not good with dimensions. I often get them and I read them and then I don't really read them. Anyway, so here's the stuff, I guess. It does come with the filter, scale inhibiting water filter, descaling powder. I do have these because of the last machine. It has, this feels heavy. Oh, look at that. My other one had a plastic spoon. Ooh, oh, fancy. I'm gonna put this on the side right here. Ugh. Man, I should have chosen, there we go. All right. Oh, and on the inside it has the little side thing for the tank. So fancy. I joked with my coworker that maybe I should host like a party for my ice machine, but like this might require a grand opening. Either that or just having people over, like Alice's sister who's in town. In case you want to see what's under the hood. I don't know if you can see that, but pull here for the air filter. This might be like a very improved version of the machine. Maybe multiple machines went out the way that mine did, and so now they have resorted. So I'm gonna read the instructions and I'm gonna let you do your thing. Let's get started. Carrying this thing over there. Should probably wipe it down. I'm also not going to be adding the filter that it came with that I was excited about. I read online a lot of users of this machine. I was like, well, do I need it? Because I'm only going to use distilled water. That's been a practice even with my old machine, only use distilled water. And they said that actually this causes more trouble than anything. So I'm not going to use it right now. I don't think I need it. Usually I can just carry it like this, but I'm just getting it off the ledge. Okay, that's not too bad. This works before. If I ever develop a hernia, why? So now we gotta connect the defibrillator to the stimulator. Just kidding. This isn't too bad. This is quite easy. But why am I doing that? I need to connect the machine. Need to connect the machine. Usually when it's too close to the back, the water doesn't detect it. But I mean, there is water. Just I don't know where the water's going. I'm not sure about that. Because the line is super short. So like there should be water flowing. And that takes water. You are my witness. Well, I'm just waiting to see that no add water sign pops up. And if no water sign pops up, I am gonna go use the restroom and take the Chew Monster out for a potty break. I don't know if my old machine was old, but it's already making ice. Maybe it's because of the whole drama with the ice machine not making ice, but it's making ice. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. Kind of hoping that when I return from walking the Chew Buck, we are back in business. I missed having an ice machine so much. And you hear it, it's like such low humming. So excited. I mean, look at that. They're not whole ice because it's still adjusting to everything. But the fact that it's even making ice right now is like... It is all over the place. I think I'm gonna wrap up the blog here for this portion. I guess I did do a lot of blogging, not a lot of blogging, but it felt like a very busy day. Honestly, I didn't get all the stuff I wanted to get done. My back is starting to hurt, and I'm gonna have to sleep with my wrist thing on because my wrist has also been hurting. Just all the fun. I haven't even edited. I ended up just making the little drawing for my coworker. It is her birthday today. I just been procrastinating on making it, and I've never like I have such a strong problem with committing to things because I'm like, what if it doesn't turn out like perfect? And I think that's always the issue. Like the cats, I was like, they're cute right now. I'm gonna ruin them once I add paint on them. But I think they came out fine, and I think she'll like it. She probably maybe she got like an actual sign for her birthday. But she had been kind of talking to me about wanting a sign. And sure, like I could gift her a sign that's already made. But I figured like this is kind of small and cute, and like I mean she can put it anywhere. Just as a reminder for people to take off their shoes before they enter her home. I thought it'd be cute, and then the surprise box, which hopefully she likes. With that, I haven't even done the stuff I was supposed to do, like editing, and it's 9 o'clock and it's Tuesday and I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Oh shoot, I forgot to put my alarm. I'm gonna go and get settled in so I can go to work tomorrow. So weird having one random day off. Who came up with that? But anyways, with all of that, thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. If you liked this video, I encourage you to like and or comment and or subscribe to my channel. I always love having new people here and also interacting with people in the comments. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one.